Watch our Nurglings come pouring in here. Here they come. Cute level, fellas. I love it. It really is a beautiful game. Look at this war shrine. This Nurgle is such a work of art.
Good morning everyone and welcome back. For anyone new, I play games for the storytelling and challenge, which generally means taking my time, trying to stay thematic, and avoiding exploits. If you prefer min-maxing or speeding through content, then my stuff may not be for you, although you're welcome to join us for a while to find out. In Total War Warhammer, that means using some mods to try to make the campaign and battles slower and harder to try to fit the brutal world of Warhammer, and also fighting all but the most lopsided battles manually. There's a link in the description to all the mods we're using and why, and another to the Steam Workshop page where you can subscribe to all these mods with one click. For this campaign, we're playing as Kugath Plaguefather, the Fetid Brewmaster, spreading out across the world not for the sake of world domination, but in search of the perfect plague. For some reason, humans and dwarves and lizards and everyone else don't seem to want to embrace Grandfather Nurgle's toxic love and are fighting back, which is an annoyance to Kugath, so we'll just have to use more forceful methods, like destroying their armies, capturing their cities, and spreading our corruption to every province we can reach.
Alrighty, so we are following up now on the big victory that we had over Tsarina Katerin here, and I'm actually just now noticing something that's kind of important and kind of nice to see. The Beastmen are actually laying siege to this city. Now the city, obviously the garrison's been wiped pretty thoroughly out, so I see no reason to expect that the Beastmen here won't. I'm not sure why they haven't already taken it, quite frankly, but presumably they'll take it next turn or whenever they want to. That does mean that we don't have to worry about the Beastmen while they are locked down right there. So we could do this. In fact, I think we're probably going to want to do this to just replenish ourselves. We could fight another battle here. Are they garrisoned or are they... Yeah, they're inside the city, it looks like. So we couldn't attack them. We could attack the Beastmen, but I think maybe it's worth our time to replenish a little. Well, I don't know. I'm going to think about this for a second. Maybe we do want to go ahead and attack the Beastmen. I'll come back to this. Is there anything else that we need to do this turn? So we've got a scout down here. We know that this settlement is ripe for the plucking, except that we can't expand too quickly over here because we can't defend our settlements. We need to keep this army within range of defending the settlements, and that means not taking him all the way down here for now. And that's fine. We'll get there eventually. So here we now have enough money that we can go ahead and start growing, I suppose. Here, you already are growing, so that's good. Another turn we'll be able to recruit another hero down here, another plague-ridden, and actually not just another plague-ridden. Somewhere around here, over to the west here, in our main territory, we'll be able to recruit another exalted hero. In fact, we might be able to do it now. No, we're at maximum. This is what I love about playing Nurgle, by the way. Love all these heroes. Oh, they're so good. They start out very slow, but once you start getting these resource buildings, the fact that every one of them gives you additional capacity, oh, so nice. Okay, all right, enough gushing about Nurgle, Michael. Let's get back to the matter at hand here. We're just gonna keep raiding because we've kind of reached a stalemate for now. What we need is for Kugath to come over here, and he'll get here in time. As long as we play defense right here, we can play offense over here, and we'll play a mix of offense and defense down in Cathay, and that'll be fine. That will be fun. We don't want a campaign where we can play offense everywhere all the time because that's vanilla. And that gets boring as far as I'm concerned. So now, this plague-ridden, let's go ahead and... This is Adipus. This is the original plague-ridden. Okay, let's give him Foe Seeker. Cultist. You've maxed out most of the things that I'd like to give you. We'll go ahead and give you Thick Skin, I suppose. Again, 3 points for 15 armor is barely worth it, but at this point we're into the nice-to-haves instead of the must-haves. So, okay, thick-skinned again for you. Do you have your leadership maxed out, by the way? Yes, you do. Okay. All right, thick-skinned. Boy, you're very heavily armored now. Okay. So we'll react with Kugath next turn to whatever happens here. How is, by the way, what's...
You may touch me.
So those walls are at 73%, so that's good. I don't see any reason why the Beastmen shouldn't be able to take it next turn. Okay. What do they have? They've got these Minotaurs, which I don't really worry about all that much.
Someone fetch me a scathing ladder.
We have good relations with them, don't we? Not that that matters, but I'm just curious here. Where are they? There they are. Actually, we don't have particularly good relations. I thought they might be interested in... Oh, yeah, they are. How much money would they give us? 178. Yeah, that's absolutely not worth it. Well, I think they're about to have much worse relations with us because I have decided to go ahead and attack them, assuming I can reach, which we can. Yeah, I don't see any reason to dilly-dally. It would be nice to be able to defeat them and them in the same turn, but unfortunately that's not going to happen, is it? And who are they at war with? They're only at war with Exquisite Pain, so we can't get any money out of anybody else for this. Let's go and declare war. So, yeah. So we're sitting at, what, 5 enemies right now? 5 enemies, I think, is the limit. I'm not really super comfortable going above 5. For that matter, I'm not super comfortable having 5 enemies, but they're all, you know, relatively weak at this point. Weakened when it comes to the Star Crushers. And Cathay won't be weak if they can... Cathay has the rebuilding power to become quite a tough opponent. They're just not right now. Dagnabbit, I needed to put the Crumbling Ague on before doing this. Oh well, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, you here.
The perfect blade. Record infections.
Okay, so what we're going to do here actually is we're not going to charge forward because when I have enough magicka here, Fleshy Abundance, cannot currently afford Overcast. When we can overcast this, then I'm going to. Let me speed things up here. I still can't afford the Overcast? How many winds of magic does it take to overcast? All right, well, I'm not going to overcast it then. That's too many. That's too much in the way of winds of magic. That's not real effective use of it. Okay, here they come. Oops, what did I do? I misclicked. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and get...
Exalted hero of dirt.
let's get our heroes into position here. Kugath, I want you up front, please.
Experiment.
You can turn off your... Let's get you kind of in the middle there. Alright, let's go ahead and hit those guys. Let's go ahead and do our abilities there. Alright, you get over here and go ahead and activate yours. You get over here. You get in here. You get in... You get on him, actually. Same with you. Okay, Kugath, we could go ahead and hit these guys with some streams of corruption, I suppose. In fact, you know what? This would be a good time for Blight Boil over here, I think. Gonna hit some of our own Nurglings, but you know what? It's fun anyway. Yeah, that did a number on some of their units over there. Kugath, go ahead and hit these guys over here with a stream of corruption. Alright, now at this point I am going to start saving up for let's get you on those archers over there. I'm gonna save up for a fleshy abundance. How are we looking over here? We're looking fine. We're looking fine pretty much everywhere. I'm gonna summon in some more. Dagnabbit. Summon in some more Nurglings and send them at the raiders over there. Okay. Let's get all of our character units together here for the moment. And I think they're close enough that I can go ahead and do this. Nurglings down here should be fine. Let's go ahead and get let's get a healing potion and get you back helping out over here. Let's get you on the Lord there. Let's get you. I want you out of there, and then I'll get you over here on the Raiders. You get on the Raiders. Kugath, debuff him. Let's go ahead and hit these Raiders with a stream of corruption there. Okay. Oh, we're taking some damage here. Get out of there, man. I told you to get out. Man, it's so frustrating. The inability of units to escape is maybe my biggest complaint with the game.
My experiment succeeds.
Finally. Okay. Oh, no, no, we're going to lose one of our Nurglings. All you guys get over here. Get over there. Help out those Nurglings. No! No! Well, if we lose him, at least that'll be Nurglings that... We may not lose him, I don't know. 9. Okay, did we kill the Lord? We did not kill the Lord. You stay on that Lord, please. Everybody else, I want you guys consolidated. You stay on that Lord. You... Okay, we want to do a group heal here. Okay, get some health back. That's good. All right, you guys get over here. Particularly you, get close to Kugath. Okay. All right. Boy, we got a lot of healing out of that. That's good. Did you get? It is, by the way. I'm still killing some of their units just because this was a field battle and they will retreat and survive. Okay, I think looks like we got the Lord. I guess that's probably as much as we're going to accomplish here in battle. Yeah, they're going to have quite a few units actually survive this. Oh well, that's fine. All right, the moment of truth. Did we lose that Nurgling unit? We did not. Okay, very good. Very good. Yeah, the only unit that we actually eliminated was the Lord himself. That's fine. 100 infections or 1100 favor. I'm going to take the favor again, even though we're getting low on infections. Yeah. I thought about it for a second. Okay, so we got the Trickster's Shard. That's not really one of my favorites, but I won't say no to it anyway. Alright, how are we looking here? Yeah, nothing new there. Okay, let's spin our camera around so we know what we're looking at. Get our bearings. It looks like we do not have enough movement left to... attack him, unfortunately. So I think we're doing Filth Incarnate, right? Because we're going to get a Soul Grinder into this army. Or, I should say, in anticipation of getting a Soul Grinder. Although we also, I mean, there's absolutely value in getting him the magic line all the way up to Arcane Conduit. The problem is, it's a lot of points to get there. We'll get there eventually, it's just not the priority.
This will aid my studies.
Okay, and then... Thick-skinned. And you...
A Plaguefather.
May as well give you... Foe Seeker as well. Okay, do we want to... I guess we could attack Karak Doom here now, and they... First thing I need to do is get the... Let's get the correct plague on him. Okay, so that's better. If I stay here, I cannot... Oh, you know what? I just realized I've got no choice. I have to attack Karak Doom because I'm in their zone of influence here.
Most satisfactory.
All right. Well, that answers that. There should be breaches in the walls there. Okay, let's just go ahead and have nothing but battles at the start of this episode. It's alright, we wanted this settlement anyway. Obviously, I'm going to take that one Nurgling unit and leave him out of the fight. Hopefully I can keep him far enough back where he can't get shot. In fact, not just him. I think all of the Nurgling units that have suffered any casualties at all, I'm going to do that. So where are the breaches? Why am I not seeing any breaches? Good heavens, game. You told me that the walls were at strength 73%. They look completely intact to me. I see the gates have suffered some damage. That's interesting. Okay, this looks like the weakest gate right here. Boom. There we go. You guys are my one for now. All of you guys back here. We want you as far away as we can get. You're my 9. Okay. Alright, back to 1. We need the guys who can be siege attackers up front. That's Kugath and the Beast of Nurgle. Of course, obviously, those guys could as well. But they don't have the siege attacker, so I presume they do less damage to the gates than Kugath would. All right, let's go ahead and let's start the battle. Not really any sophisticated. Why are you not moving? Thank you. Okay, not really any sophisticated tactics here. And let's go ahead and get you on them, and you on them. Okay. Oh, he's taking some damage again. Let's go ahead and do a Rancid Visitations on that Lord right there. Is that a Lord? Yeah. That's why he's taking the damage. In fact, let's go ahead and... what happened to the Lord? Did he already wipe out that Lord? How's this gate looking? Still looking fine. You... gonna heal. You... oh no, there's the... Yeah, keep on him. Well, no, keep on them. You're doing okay. Now you're taking damage. Yeah, you're taking too much damage. Get out of there. Yeah, I'd really like it if you would actually, like, do what I say. It'd be wonderful. Be really, really nice if you would actually fly away. Thank you. His leadership is down to 37. Not great. Okay. How are you looking? Go ahead and do this again. $5,000 left on that gate. That Lord is obviously stronger than I expected it to be. It seemed like it was a brand new Lord. Not sure why it would be powerful, but it's fine. Actually, I'm going to get you out of there because you're probably getting shot at by towers. I hate to take him completely out of the fight, but it's not worth the risk. And quite frankly, same with you now. You're taking some damage as well. And you're kind of behind enemy lines all by yourself. Now, have we gotten the gates open? Kugath. There we go. Let's get all of you guys. You guys. Nope, we didn't get the gates open. Okay, almost though. That's fine. Kugath can take care of himself right here, obviously.
They die. And you will.
Not only that, but he's got the Mortis engine effect now. One of the few times I'll ever actually use that ability. All of you guys get in on here. Let's go ahead and watch. Watch our Nurglings come pouring in here. Here they come. Cute little fellas. I love it. It really is a beautiful game. Look at this war shrine. This Nurgle is such a work of art. Lovely. There we go. Enemy Lord is dead. We can go ahead and get you guys in here now. Alright, how are we looking? They've got almost nothing left here. Let's go ahead and get you guys. Yep, I think that's going to do it. Okay. I'm not going to quite end it yet. I will speed things up here. But we do want... We want to get a heal off here. Once you guys get here. Okay. Let's go ahead and... get them healed up. We should, with luck, finish this battle pretty good shape. Let's go ahead and end it now. 2 losses. I'll take that. And speaking of taking things, I'll take the settlement as well while I'm at it. I'm in a pretty good mood today. I got Kirkus reviewed on one of my books, actually on 3 of my books, on the first trilogy of my fantasy series, and they gave it a really nice review, so I'm pretty happy about that. Okay, let's see here. Got some ranks. Okay, we've already seen all that. We're all good. Alright. I think we do want to go ahead and repair you. And just start preparations for... You know what? I wonder if it's worth doing this. Would this help No, because we don't want to be... How many turns does it take to build it? 2 turns. We don't want to be stuck here for very long. Yeah, I'm not going to... I think we'll take the... I don't want to do the control here. I want to do the control here in Pillar of Skulls. So we're not going to do control here. We've got growth. I'm not going to do Weeping Creepers either. I'm going to go ahead and do this because this is going to be where we build our military buildings. And we got plenty of population already. That's great. Let's go ahead and do this. And just like that, we've burned through all of our money. But we're in pretty good shape right now, I think. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and give you Blade Shield. Yeah, these guys were taking damage. I know they're not really mainly intended to be used for melee, but still, it felt like they were taking damage pretty quickly. I guess those were exalted demons that they were fighting, but they were really, really weakened units. All right, finish up the thick-skinned line for you. We'll continue the thick-skinned line for you. No, reset that, or undo that, I should say. We want to get up here to Greater Gate of Nurgle. That's what we want. Forgot about that. My bad. Okay, so now let's see how they react here. If they were to go up here, that would really annoy me. But they're pretty dinged up. They're probably going to go into hidden encampment stance, which is going to be equally annoying. Because I want to be able to crush them while they're damaged, and I may not get the opportunity to. Okay, do we need to move our agents at all, or are they already pretty much positioned where we want them? I think they're positioned. I think we want to be able to continue to keep eyes on Cathay's armies. So that's fine. That's fine. And we'll just take a look at diplomacy, I suppose. Ooh! Who are you at war with? The Silver Pinnacle and Wintertooth. I don't mind ticking off either one of them. What would you be willing to give me? 125, not worth it. I don't really need friends. Ooh. Now what would they give me? 2,500. Not worth it. Not worth it. Sorry, guys. You're too likely to start raiding me even if I befriended you. Okay, so Grimgor, just kind of hanging around. Okay, here comes the Cathayan army. Here comes another Cathayan army. Yeah, why don't you skedaddle? That's a good idea. Looks like Demon Grog is going to be needed up here in the north. And as long as Cathay doesn't have any armies in the south, then I don't really have to worry too much about defending Temple of Elemental Winds down there. Oh, this is Grimgor. Oh, it was the Chaos Dwarves I saw moving around up there earlier. Okay, so Grimgor. Just gonna have to continue to keep an eye on him. I love Grimgor, by the way, just not... I love playing him. I don't love him when he's an opponent. Grimgor's the best. Actually, Skarsnik is the best, but you know what I'm saying. Alright, so fattening seeds. Yeah, we'll take it. Raid, Titan's Notch. Okay, that's unlikely to happen anytime soon. They're still raiding us, huh? I guess they feel like just because they have a super strong army there that they can get away with that. Well, we'll see about that, Cathay. We shall see. How strong are they? Yeah, that's pretty strong. Okay. How are we looking here? That garrison is definitely not going to be able to hold out.
I am a dragon, not a slave.
And he can actually reach it to attack, which means we'd better get our butts up there. That would be an interesting fight. I would not be at all surprised if he attacks us here. We have great heroes, but our leadership is just such absolute garbage right now. Yeah. Let's go ahead and take, I think we'll take the Purple Sun of Zarius here. Which of these is more expensive, actually? Oops. Okay, so this is 18. This is 22. Okay, yeah, we'll take the cheaper of the two. Alright, I do like the Fate of Biuna, but... Okay, so we need to defend Kiang here. And we need this Plague-Ridden to join the army. And we're just going to hope that we can leave Temple of Elemental Winds to fend for itself for the moment. Let's go ahead and get you moving up this way as well. At this point, I am just going to assume there was some conversation about this. I'm just going to assume that the game is broken and that the thirst for blood is never going to go away. It says it should go away. I've seen posts on it from CA and others saying it'll go away. But it's probably been, what, 30 turns? And not a single one of them has gone away? I lost track of the Beastmen down here. Dagnabbit. Maybe it hasn't been 30 turns, but it's been a long time. Okay, you are the only unit that really needs replenishment at this point. We can take it or leave it, but I don't want to abandon Karak Doom here while it is while the garrison can't defend itself and while the walls are still weakened. So we're going to give it a minute to replenish. At least Pillar of Skulls is looking a little bit more secure. What I'm tempted to do is come out. Thanks to the Crumbling Ague, we don't really need to be inside the settlement to get full replenishment. I'm going to come out and get some Winds of Magic. I do want to fight this battle at some point, but I don't think I want to do it when I'm likely to lose Nurglings. Although I don't know, I might think about this for a second. This is Nurglings are absolutely terrible in this battle, but our heroes can do some really solid work. The Beastmen are nearby, I'm sure of it, but we don't. They're weakened. I think it would be worth us maybe losing one turn. I mean, we could be weak for a turn ourselves. I think we should do it. I think we should do it. The dwarves are really annoying in this battle, but it would be worth getting it taken care of, I think. Yeah, let's do it. Pyrrhic victory, so we can't auto-resolve, obviously, but there's a lot more that's going to be going on in this fight than just what we see right here. But it's okay. We'll pull through with our heroes. What we have to take care of are their backline units, those flamethrower units, the gunpowder units, and then some artillery is going to join the fight as well, and we got to be prepared to take on all of those. Start battle.
Slops are gravy, beggars crumb, finger more, and skip that thumb. I crave what I crave, and that is dwarven scum.
Okay.
Will have their hands and heads in my vice. So, best to infect them with fetid blood lies. So be it.
Okay, everybody consolidate on one point here. We need to take care of those flame units first. The Iron Drakes. You guys get... Okay, why are you... Oh, no, never mind. That's fine. Okay. You on them. You get on them.
Bringer of sickness. Sores.
A little bit worried here about the... Oops, that was probably a mistake. He's nowhere near where he needs to be. A little bit worried about leaving the plague riddens out here on an island fighting on their own, but we need to not allow these Iron Drakes to hit us with their flames. Okay, get in on him if you can. Okay, you're taking some damage here. Let's go ahead and get a Fate of Buna on them. You stay on them. You're doing okay. You're doing all right. Kugath, how are you looking? We need you on him. Okay, you get out of there. You get out of there. You on them. You on them. You on them. You on them. All right, what are you doing here? We need you over here. Take care of those cannons. You guys get on them. You how are we looking here? Okay, get away. Actually, no, do this. And then get away. Alright, all of our Nurglings here Kugath, you go with them. You're needed for your buff. How are we doing here? Okay. He should be able to take care of them. You, I need you to take care of them. Speed up while you're at it. Okay. Everybody in the middle here. You're fine, actually. You can hold your own. Let's get you in on those blasting charges if possible. See, we are definitely taking some damage. This is an extremely annoying fight. This will be good. This will be good. Get on them if you can. Yeah, wow, you are already... You've already used all your healing. Everybody here on him now, except for you. I want you to keep going at them. How are we looking over here? Doing okay. How are we looking over here? Doing okay. Kugath, you're in some bad shape over here. You're getting destroyed by the ranged attacks, I presume. All right, I lost the unit. I hope it was just a summoned unit. Oh my goodness, my beast of Nurgle over here. Where you at? Yeah, you're getting crushed by them. Try to get away if you can. Try to get away if you can. Alright, I don't dare explode those guys. How are we doing here? Wow, you're still not done. That should, I would think, take care of them. How are we doing here? We need to take out those flame units. Okay, you got away. That's good. Let's get you out of the fight for now. Okay, you can summon in some more. That's good. You guys get on the blasting chargers there. Yeah, my exalted heroes are definitely... Oh, those thunderers are... Okay, that's good. He took care of what he needed to over there. Let's get you on them. How about you? You're still working over here. You... Kugath, continue to hit him. Alright, let's get you in on the fight now as well. You get in on them. Let's go ahead and do a... No, I don't dare do a vortex. Where would be a good unit to cast this on? Them, maybe? Okay, I think we're doing okay here. Not a whole lot longer, and we should be all right. My goodness, you are still not through with these cannons. The Dowie Lord is defeated. He will receive the first test culture. You bet he will. Okay, that ought to pretty much take care of it. We do want... We do want to kill him. If we can. Man, he's tough. Why have we not won this battle yet? Who is still holding out? Somewhere there's got to be a unit that is still holding out. Or does the quest battle just not end? Oh no, they're right there. Unbreakable. That's why. Oh, they're unbreakable as well, okay. They only have just a few dwarves remaining though. Where's the Lord? Did we kill the Lord? I think we must have. I don't see him in here. Alright, let's go ahead and drink our healing potions, I suppose. I'm not sure that they even took any damage. Turn off your fire at will. And you, for what it's worth, can cast Fleshy Abundance here. Where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, darn it, I was just about ready to cast Fleshy Abundance. Okay, we did lose one Nurgling unit. Man, that is a tough fight for Nurgle. I don't understand how the balancing, how they thought that these quest battles are anything like equitable between the different legendary lords, because some of the early quest battles are just unwinnable for the player, it feels like, at least on the higher difficulties. Not that this was unwinnable, but I mean, we're past turn 100 and look how tough that fight was. Now granted, a Nurgling army is not the strongest army in the world, but we've got some really good heroes in this army. And the fact that you get that quest battle almost right away, how many players, show of hands, how many players playing Nurgle for the first time got their butts kicked in this battle? Got their one and only army destroyed by the dwarves by trying to take on this quest battle when it was first offered. You're kidding me, he got away. Wow. I guess. Okay, well, we're going to take the infections now because we need them. And at least we do get the objective completed now. Great Unclean One, that's a nice Uncle Furuncle. That is a nice Regiment of Renown right there. We get 5,000 favor, some casualty replenishment, and the necrotic missiles. Excellent. Okay. All right, now we're down to 19 here. Let's get you back. Let's get you back to here. Ooh, hello. Well, that's good to know. Do we dare go ahead and fight this? Please tell me I can reach. I can reach. This is going to be good. I think we can go ahead and fit this into this episode. Blight Swarm. 4 uses of it. Melee defense -20. We'll take it. Okay, Oedipus, how are you doing here? Blade Shield. You were taking Greater Gate of Nurgle. You
must fine-tune my plagues.
Wow, we're pretty much through everything here. We'll go ahead and give you more health. More health. Yeah, no wonder our exalted heroes were kicking butt in that battle. They were the one unit, well, the two of them were the one thing that just never were any trouble in that last battle. All right, let's go ahead and do... I find myself now actually using the Fate of Buna more, so I might as well reduce the Winds of Magic cost on it. I think that's everything for this army. Now we're going to be going in damaged, but that's okay. I think this is an opportunity that we have to take. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Man. Man, oh man. I was hoping to wipe these Beastmen out. And very clearly, we're not going to be able to. Dagnabbit. And now I'm not close enough to defend the city. Could he get by me? That's the question. I don't think so. I don't think he can get by me to attack the city, so that's fine. Guess we've moved all we can move. All right. We're coming up on an hour. Actually, we're probably over an hour now. I never know for sure because I do edit out some of the loading stuff. You have already moved. You have already moved. You have not moved, but you're not going to move. We're not that far away from the 6,000 per turn, which will be really nice when we get to that point. We'll get that objective taken care of. We can once more afford... Wait a minute, let's do it down here in Dreadrock. Advanced military, we need Beasts of Nurgle. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. Pig barter looking okay. Everybody's okay, it looks like. This is going to be a concern right here. Obviously, if he attacks us over the end turn, we're not going to have time in this episode to fight it. We're at 19. I could even conceivably pull in a Regiment of Renown here. Uncle Furuncle. But I don't think we need to. I mean, I think between that garrison and this army...
None may command the Iron
He's
Dragon.
pretty strong. He's level 17. Great Moonbird. I don't know how strong. I'm not real familiar with Cathay, so I don't know how strong some of these things are. But I have to feel like we could win that battle. I don't know, man. We got some Nurglings, which are obviously going to be rubbish in this fight. What level are we looking at here? These guys are pretty good.
I am a dragon.
We are reducing their armor pretty considerably. Yeah, I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk it. You okay? All right, let's just see, was there any... No, I don't think there's anything else we're going to build. Check our diplomacy. I do want to see now... Okay, so Kolek is at 72. I want to see how strong Cathay is now. 36. Okay. All right. quick deal.
Waluma.
Chaos Dwarves really want to be our friends. I can't say I blame them. Alright, we're going to go ahead and research. At this point, yeah, let's do this. Continue to improve our various types of demons. Even though I'm over an hour, I do want to take my time here and make sure that I've got my plague situation. So right here, this is probably worth doing a green pox here. No, because I can't really afford to level it up just yet anyway. Even when he gets the boost in. Here, let's do this. Oh, we've got everything unlocked now, except for the ones that you have to research. So we'll do this, and then we will do this. Okay. Get a little bit more money out of it. Speaking of plagues, how are our armies looking? You've got Crumbling Ague, that's good. You've got Crumbling Ague, that's good, and we just gave Crumbling Ague to Kugath. Alright, let's go ahead and do our intern here and see if Cathay or anyone else attacks us. Okay, here we go. Embedded. Here we go. Okay, interesting. He did not attack us. But he didn't move away from us either, so he doesn't really fear us. His army is a match for our army, but it's not a match for our army plus the garrison. At least that's how I interpret that. Okay. Dragon's Death. Got a plague here. It's an extra 150. Every little bit helps. Shambletown. Extra 150. Temple of Elemental Winds. Now that's where I just put... Okay, I guess that's an extra 150, but I think that's where I just put a plague. So if I'm understanding correctly, we got 600 favor just from our own settlements, and possibly more than that if it spread to other AI settlements. So Blessed Dread encountered. We got a rank here. Some buildings constructed. Population surplus. Looking pretty good. This is really the one concern.
Only my father's decree.
But I'll take a stalemate with them for now, for the time being. That gives us time for our garrisons to get stronger. Kiang here, another turn. His garrison will get stronger. Still not losing any of the trait, any of the Thirst for Blood trait, of course. Stupid game, I tell you what. I should rage quit. I hear that a lot of people like to do that. Never made any sense to me whatsoever. Okay, so we lost track of the Beastmen again. That's what I was afraid of, but can't be helped. It's just kind of the nature of the Beastmen, which is one reason why I love playing them so much. All right, well, we know what we have to do. Basically, just more of the same. We're doing pretty good. Pretty, for my perspective at least, pretty exciting episode here. Lots of fighting. Okay, yeah, I think that's all we can do right now. So let me just go ahead and once again thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode.